I'm moving to the hostel tomorrow. Majority of our things are already there in the hostel, so like don't need to do too much moving. So this is my bag. I don't know if you can see it well. I washed it. Not like I'm really excited or anything like that, but I'm not sure that I've ever washed this bag since the day we bought it. So I just have to do it. And everywhere is already getting dark, so I will have to continue this vlog tomorrow. If not, the video quality won't be that great. So I will see you tomorrow. Okay, so that video you just watched, that was about almost a week ago now at this point. When you're recording videos like this, it's very easy to just pull off this perfect image where you have everything figured out, your life is perfect. Once I turn on this camera or this phone, I put on a mask, like I'm acting, like I'm now in YouTube mood. It's not like necessarily a bad thing, because like I can't just be boring throughout. Like I have to make something that you want to watch, and when they see you in real life, what they watch here and what they see in real life will be very two completely different things. Now I'm recording these videos, so I rather say like and so. Like when I edit, I try to cut out those things a lot. I just think I just say like again, like so, and those three things I say them a lot when I'm recording. But in real life, I don't really use like so and that often. The solution to this problem is, I usually say, just be yourself. But the problem is that while you are by yourself, talking to an inanimate object, which is still by yourself, like it's hard for you to not pretend. Like it's just as if I'm just talking to this thing, I just go this thing and just start talking to it. Like that's very abnormal. And not that I'm just talking to this thing, I have to talk to it in a way that you want to watch me talking to this thing, which is like, I'm trying to say is that I'm not perfect, I'm just a normal person. Trust almost every single person you see online, just like acting. They are regular people just like you and me, they're not really special. The other thing I want to talk about again is hostel life. Just these past few days I went to the hostel. I didn't even do anything like to better myself. Once I reached that place, I was just living random life, which is bad. But this semester is not going to be this same. I want to go back to that car wash. If I say no, I don't want to go back, because trust me, I hate that place. I won't be depending on mommy and daddy's money. I hate like being dependent on somebody. I just feel like you're old enough to have your own stuff. You shouldn't be depending on people again. But if I not do go to the car wash, the money they won't pay there is one small. Except you work like a madman, and that's when you manage and receive little meaningful something. I want free time to do everything again. Without that, won't make this video. From morning to night, to just be washing. I'll get that in the entire person. I'm also thinking maybe I should still go, but I won't go like every single day. Maybe I'll go Monday, then not go Tuesday, but go Wednesday, not go Thursday and all that. And that's why I don't want to go to car wash, but I want to do a different work. Like pretty much almost every other job you find, especially at this age with no certificates or nothing. It's going to be very similar. Strenuous labor, pennies. And the only other way of me making money, well, now say is like YouTube and online. And all these ones, they are good, but the problem is that they will take time. That's another thing I want to do in my filmmaking, photography and all that. I want to just take them to the next level. I know his phone I'm using, his phone I will still using for a very long period of time, because buying real camera and all that is very expensive. It's not cheap at all. If you have not finished learning how to use the basic, that's rubbish phone, don't know how to use it to the max, then why would you not want to buy a higher quality one? You don't even know how to ride bicycle, but yeah, you want to drive a car. Why? I like it. Yeah, you can drive car, but like to me, first learn the bicycle before you can start thinking of car. It's just my opinion. Another thing I would really like to learn again is things like parkour, skateboarding, roller skating, BMX, biking, all those kind of action kind of sports like rugged and all that. I really like those ones too. The last thing I want to talk on, around last week, me and my brother were going to the hostel. I saw this girl on the road. She was actually my former secondary school or high school schoolmate, whichever part of the world you live in, whatever they call it there. I don't want to say this far, but she was also my crush back then. I liked her that time, but I've moved on and all that. I greeted her how far and all that, and we talked a little. I've told my brother about her before. So, you know, we now left. She went away. She had class to do whatever she wanted to do, whatever. And my brother went away. My brother was like, so this girl you're telling me about, like, I didn't even know she was this fine, and I'm not even like actively trying to like chase her and get her number and take her on dates and all that. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Why you acting like a child? I should come on, like, text her and all that, but I refused, and he was like, I'm scared. And that's what I want to touch on. Yes, I'm scared. I'm very scared. One of the worst things, or one of the things I know I hate the most, is just talking to people. especially people I'm not very close with. Like once I just enter social situations or things that usually scare me, the way my heart will just beat. That's one thing I want to work on this year. My confidence, my social skills, and all that. I just feel like at this age of your life, you shouldn't really be like chasing girls. You are broke. You are very, very broke. You are still waiting for mommy and daddy's money, and your brain. The next thing the only thing I'm thinking about is how to get that girl, that fine girl you saw in class, how to collect a number. That's just what is on. Your brain could not tell you that you should leave that fine girl first and focus on your money and focus on not being broke so that you can be able to live decently. Have almost zero confidence. You can't just stand up for yourself. Your self-esteem is very, very low. And the next thing, instead of thinking of a way to fix that and deal with that, you're thinking of, okay, how do I talk to that girl? Okay, that my high school crush now is now very fine. How do I get back with her? Like, to me, it does not just really make sense. Like, of course, you talk to girls. I'm not gay or edit but what I'm trying to say is that it does not really make sense to now be chasing them. They only usually say like, the more you chase them, the more they run away from you or something like that. I think it's true. Someone like the right thing, but at the wrong time. Like, trust me, definitely, I'll get into a relationship now. Why not? But I just feel like, while you want to get into a relationship with another person, you have not even developed a strong relationship with yourself. As usual, easier said than done. One thing I just wish for myself is just like courage. Think about it, all these things we usually talk about, whether that's making money, talking to girls or strangers, dressing better and all this is just courage, the boldness, the strength to be able to do that thing. Even when you're scared, even when you don't feel like there are so many things in the past that I didn't do because I was just scared. Like, that was just something I was just afraid. I let the opportunity slip away. But I don't want that to be my story anymore. And neither should you. I say you should focus on yourself. But if you see a fine girl, at least talk to her. Even if it's just something as simple as what's your name or what's the time. Something like that, just talk to that girl. Other than just ignoring her because they are scared and using I'm working on myself as an excuse. Don't just let opportunities pass away. Whether that's finances, whether that's scholarship, whether that's girls, whether that's whatever. Of course, this is coming from someone that does not really practice what he preaches, but it's facts. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one. Don't say MKBGT now. Peace out.